Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice square root math problem, which is the square root of 100 squared plus 81 squared plus 19 to the power of 4 divided by 2. So let's provide a solution from here. We are solving this math problem without a calculator from here. So we have a square root of, this is 100 raised to the power of 2 plus 81 to the power of 2 plus 19 to the power of 4 divided by 2. So we can express 100 to the power of 2. This is the same thing as, this is 10 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 here, then plus 81 to the power of 2, which we can express as 9 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 here, then plus 19 to the power of 4. Then everything here divided by 2. We have that 10 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. This is in the form of a to the power of n raised to the power of m, which we can express as a to the power of n times m. Applying this exponent property, then here we have the square root of, this is 10 to the power of 2 times 2, which is 4, then plus 9 to the power of 2 times 2, which is 4, then plus 19 to the power of 4, everything here divided by 2. Now, the next step is that we can say let a be equal to 10 and let's represent 9 with letter b. So let b be equal to 9. Substituting a and b into the square root problem here, we have the square root of a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4, then plus, now this is 19, which is the same thing as 10 plus 9, which we can represent as a plus b raised to the power of 4, everything here divided by 2. Now, this is the square root of a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4. Now, we have a plus b to the power of 4. Now, let's use binomial expansion here. We have a plus b raised to the power of n. By using binomial expansion here, we have a power of 4 in this case. Now, if we have n equal to 2, this means we have 1 here. So 1 plus 1, this is 2. Then we have 1. If n is equal to 3, then we'll have 1. 1 plus 2, this is 3. 2 plus 1, this is 3. Then 1. If n is equal to 4, like what we have here, this means we have 1. 1 plus 3, this is 4. 3 plus 3, this is 6. Then 3 plus 1, this is 4. Then 1. Now here we have the coefficient in terms of the power of 4 here. So that now we have the square root of a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4. Then plus, now here we have a to the power of 4. Then plus, this is 4. A to the power of 3. Then multiplied by b. Then plus, we have 6. A to the power of 2 multiplied by b to the power of 2, then plus 4, 4a b to the power of 3, then last 3 plus b to the power of 4. So everything here is divided by 2. Now let's correct the right terms together here. So we have the square root of a to the power of 4 plus a to the power of 4. This is 2a to the power of 4. Then plus b to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 here. This is 2b to the power of 4. Then plus, this is 6, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. Then plus, this is 4, a to the power of 3 multiplied by b. Then plus 4a b to the power of 3. Everything here divided by 2. The next step is that from here, we have that 2 is common. So let's factor out 2. so that now we have 2 into the parenthesis. This is a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4, then plus 3, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2, then plus 2, a to the power of 3, b, then plus 2a, b to the power of 3, everything here, cross the parentheses here, then divided by 2. So we can simplify 2 and 2 here. And this follows that here we have the square root of a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4, then plus, we can express 3a squared b squared as 2, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2, then plus a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2, then plus. Now, here we have 2a to the power of 3, b plus 2a, b to the power of 3. Now, we can factor out 2ab into the parentheses. Here we have a squared plus b squared, cross the parentheses. Okay, the next step from here, we have that this particular part here, we can express this part as the square root of, this is the square root of a squared plus b squared raised to the power of 2. Okay, then plus, here we have a squared b squared, which we can express as a times b raised to the power of 2. Then plus, here we have 2ab, we factorize 2ab into the parenthesis. This is a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2. Now, we have seen that a squared times b squared, remember this is in the form of a to the power of n times b to the power of n, which can be expressed as a times b raised to the power of n. Now, that's why we have ab raised to the power of 2. Now, again, if you check the whole of this particular part here, this is in the form of a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, which we can express as a plus b raised to the power of 2. So let's apply this algebraic identity so that now we have the square root of, this is the square root of a squared plus b squared plus a times b, everything here raised to the power of 2. So let's simplify here. That means we eliminate the square root sign. And what we have is a squared plus b squared plus a times b. We have a squared plus b squared plus ab. If you recall, we have seen that let a be equal to 10 and let b be equal to 9. This is a equal to 10 and b equal to 9. So substituting 10 and 9 here, so this means we have 10 to the power of 2 plus 9 to the power of 2, then plus 10 times 9. So we have 10 squared, this is 100, plus 9 squared, this is 81, then plus 10 times 9, which is 90. So this is 100 plus 81, this is 181, then plus 90, we have 90 here, and this means we have 1 plus 0, this is 1, 8 plus 9, this is 17, so 7 carry 1 here, 1 plus 1, this is 2. We have a solution here, which is 271. So this is the solution to this square root math problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.